Hello everyone, we're just going to do a quick sound test as usual. Hello everyone, we're just going to do a quick sound test as usual. That sounds good to me. Right, we are here today for the CCL playoff season 19 first round match between Dionysian's Dwarves and OurYeti's Kislev. It's going to be a tough match for OurYeti, I think. But he is the qualifier, so he does know how to play these guys. I've been told by Dionysian that they're in the inducements phase right now. So I'm just having a quick search. Excuse me if you can hear drinking in the background. I have just walked into the office and gone straight for this. Sure, I can search for OurYeti instead. It's a long time they've been in inducements. It's a little bit weird. Expect them to show up by now. Okay, Dion is saying they're just loading into the game now. Oh, and there we go. As we mentioned in the little pre-shows we've done, Dionysian is the slight underdog, but Nuffle's Altar is on, which means that he can get, as he's got here, Barrick and Boomer for 10k each. So he's got 2 extra players for 20k. Boomer actually is pretty good. And, I mean, Barrick's just around to foul things with normally. But for 10k each for warm bodies, you can't go wrong there, can you? And looks like OurYeti won the toss, has put Dio on offense. The weather is the rain, that's probably hinted in that decision. And Dio has the fame. So the Dwarves have to pick up in the rain. No plus agility on the team, so the runner's just going to have to do the Khemri pickup. 4 plus with sure hands. Interestingly, it looks he's keeping one of the star players off the pitch. He's on offense and he's put Boomer on, which is interesting. Dio knows what he's doing though, so I think I would normally... You'd normally want a Bomber on defense, wouldn't you? But I'm guessing he has a plan. Plus the odds of the Dwarves losing losing a player is slim. There is a Pommer here, so it's not out of the realms of possibility. Because if they lose a player, of course, Boomer goes off, and then Barrack has to come on for turn 8, assuming that Dio scores on his turn 8. And then he'll go off for the half-time as well, so that'll kind of be a waste. Kickoff return is what causes this. The game doesn't break or anything. Oh, that looks like that's one of OurYeti's players. Oh my word. Oh my word, that's the... Is that the Pommer? It is! What a ridiculous rock for OurYeti. And yeah, he has to power Apple straight away. That is his best player. His only hope of any removals would have been KO'd turn 1. So there goes OurYeti's Apple, and I don't hate that. It is literally his only shot. I mean, it doesn't matter about your team, does it? If you lose, you're never playing this team again anyway. But that's rough, isn't it? You can't power Apple now for the rest of the game. Just straight from a rock. Fun and interactive. That's a kick and a half, though, isn't he? Has he got kick? I think he's got kick, either, is he? The kicks in the playoffs have gone mental. Nothing there. Like how he went for that first instead of the LOS blocks. Another stun. Another pow. No piling on, but we do have Mighty Blow, so there's another stun. So far, the Rock doing better than Dio's team. Oh, Pro. Was that Pro? Yes. A lovely Pro reroll into a pow there. But just a stun. Stunned the entire front line. Oh, he's going to pile on. Forgot about pile on as well as Pro. And there we go. There's the first Kaz. Hey, Yak. And he's dead. So that's a good start for Dio so far, Yak. Throne Rock took out the Kislev's best player, their only removal type player. So OurYeti had to power apple him to stay on the pitch. And then Dio has taken out the entire front line and Kaz'd one of them. It is a really good kick, though. And though it doesn't matter because Dio picks it up straight away. That was a 75% pickup due to sure hands. And it could have gone horribly wrong. But everything's coming up roses. And now we probably see a bomb thrown at the Kislev as well, just for fun. Because Dio has Boomer on the pitch. That was an interesting throw. You'd have thought he'd gone in. I guess he couldn't stop it from having an intercept chance if he threw it into any of these squares. But I mean, it is -1. Cancels out their very long legs. But still, fair enough. The bear survives the bomb. OurYeti going for a bear blitz, seeing as his actual blitzer is still stunned from the rock. four of Dio's team back here, so there's only 7 up here. Now 2 of them are on the floor. 3 of them are on the floor, thanks to piling on. Hey, Grindle. No guards on the Kislev team, though. I feel that's going to be the real deciding factor here. He's not a single guard in the team except for the Bay, and that's the least mobile player he's got. It is a croc, so it's not exactly non-mobile, but it's just going to get hung up on a dwarf, isn't it, for the entire game. Right, what can the dwarfs do this turn? Zoom about to it, get all the team in place. He's probably going to try and get out of the way of his bomber so he can keep using it, isn't he? He picks a side, then the bomber can just lob. The bomber will hit his guys on the floor, as we had to teach Rick Reckless yesterday. Bombers do hit lying down players. Grindle, you just throw on the square next to them. He's the Boomer Esiason's got accurate, so he's actually quite good. And the rain is -1. It gets rid of the very long legs. And so if you just throw on the square in front of them, they don't even get an intercept chance. Yeah, but the accurate gets rid of the edge too, so he's basically just a straight throw. And if he throws one square in front of whatever he wants to hit, like right there, then these two get hit by the bomb. Hey, Von Grunk. And that's what's that, a 3+. A 3+ to hit there. And twat these two. Piling on. Love some good piling on. Oh, gets a KO for it. Piling on doing work here for Dio. That's 2 removals from 3 pylons so far. This is Dio's star player, absolute unit in the corner. Pro also did work in the first turn. Pro to push into a POW, and then got the removal. Hey, also the other use of the star players. Get some fouling. Oh, there goes Boomer. But there we go. 10k for a KO isn't bad, is it? That's how much Boomer costs. No one really cares. Off he goes. Plus OurYeti, another player down. It got the removal. It might have been a little early to get fouling with Boomer. Do quite like throwing some bombs. But he was going to foul with him eventually, wasn't he? That's really what they're for. 10k each for free foulers. He's also got Barrack on the bench. So assuming he doesn't have any removals, Barrack will come on for the second half. and also be fouling. Which means hopefully we'll get to see the barrack foul animation live on stream, which is the best foul animation. Every time that we talk about the good animations, barracks foul is always up there at the top. The Dark Elf Blitzer pylon and the white pylon are also up there. Death Roller pylon. People like the Witch foul, but it's a little bit bland. It's just a stamp to the nads. Hey, here we go. He's back. He's going to follow up. Of course he is. Hobble foul's alright, isn't it? But you see it so often now. It's just a kick. I do like the sneaky little look around. No armor break, so will he bother to pile on? I mean, the foul has gone off, so he's having to think about it by the seams of it. Pile on. What's the point of having piling on if you're not going to pile on? You've got jump up. Oh, hello. He's going all mans here. That's ambitious. I mean, these are guards. How'd you all mans this guy? But what's he looking for, noob? I mean, is he looking for quad skulls or something? Because they're all just going to get 2-diced. Well, I mean, yeah, I get what he's looking for. I mean, but what's he looking for in reality? I guess no pows, because this guy's getting 2 dice instantly for free. Then you blitz this one. Go back. And then this guy's getting 2 diced with this spear guy here. I mean, there's just so many guards and stuff around. I reckon the cage is just going to be intact. This is the weak link, I think. This wrestler here. Because that's a 3+, not a 2+ anymore. Because the 2, you can't take the double down here. There goes 1. It is Grindle. Oh, excuse me. Put it down like that for you guys, because I actually like this kind of look. Guess a push on the side stepper. But the ball carrier does have tackle. See, because this is a solid cage corner. Ball carrier has block. There's no... This guy is the only rackle piece. Oh, he is getting the pushes, though. Now, do you blitz this guy, or do you blitz this guy? I think you just hit this guy, don't you? And, because he's got 2+, so you can... But if he blitzes this guy, he can't get back out. There we go. Tackle sends him down. And an armor break. That's big. So he's got the choice now of which of these corners to clear. think this is the bigger threat. The Lino with Wrestle is the bigger threat to the ball than this guy. Because this guy's guard locked. And he doesn't have any... he doesn't have Wrestle or anything. So he's not as big a threat to the ball as the Wrestle guy is. If I was Dio, I would clear the Wrestle guy and just go back to the cage. Oh, and he does get the dubs. See, and he keeps him tagged anyway. See, that's what I thought, noob, but he's gone for him. I mean, I would definitely have gone for the Wrestle guy. This Wrestle guy is the threat to the ball, in my opinion. I mean, Dio is a top player, so he'll have... Oh, and he can't do the GFI now to get back into position. I mean, it doesn't really matter because there's no assist here. Guards are everything in this match. Oh, that was a squeaky bum moment there. Stunned himself with a failed dodge. That's a 5+ dodge, wasn't it? So this guy's now the threat to the ball. That's a 1 dice with Wrestle. That's not terrible odds, is it? It's a coin flip. I would definitely have hit him. I don't like hitting this guy. Nobody else... This guy is the only other one with Wrestle, and he has to dodge away from the Dwarf first. I don't... Dio will be on. I mean, Dio does really good videos on YouTube analysing his own games. So he'll have had a reason for why he did that, and we'll be able to watch it if we wanted to. But I still think blitzing here to this guy, and then if he goes down, dropping him. He was always going to be able to get up and try anyway, but that's the chance of the AV break, isn't it, there? Knocking this guy down. Meh. He was guard locked with stand firm. So we'll probably see OurYeti go for the ball here. There's no way you go all mans like that and then just give it up. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could double GFI without a leap. Oh, failed one of them. Hey, Necro. He's in there. And that was a blitz. Even though it didn't pop up on the screen. Just guess pushes. Can't re-roll it because of the failed GFI. Dio gets away with it. Can't even follow up and keep him based. No, because the only reason he got away with that is because of terrible dice. All pushes and a weird choice here. I mean, he could have done what he just did. Regardless. A plan that requires your opponent to roll shit dice is not a great plan, is it? That guy shouldn't have been standing there, base in the cage, should he? That guy should have been gone. Because this guy couldn't do what this guy just did. But he didn't need to clear this side. Dio chose to clear this side instead of the Rackle side. That was the easy play. If the Rackle guy's not based in the cage, none of that happens. All OurYeti gets out of it is a leap 1 dice, which you can always do with Kislev. Guess nothing for his pylon this time. Stay stunned though, so that's fine. So, and it was because of the dice. If this catcher was down, he didn't have the movement to come round and be an assist. Yeah, turn 1, throw a rock trip. Took out, knocked out Kislev's best player. The one currently stunned. So he power appoed it, which means he hasn't been able to use his appo. And now we've had a Kaz from a pylon, 2 KOs from a pylon, and then one from just a twat in. And you've missed Noob trying to convince me that a play that wasn't that good was good. Yeah, Barrick and Boomer Necro. Boomer's already off from a foul. Oh, the foul was one of the KOs. That was the other KO. It wasn't a twat him. Boomer fouled. I know, right, Trip? His best player. He wouldn't have done it on anyone else. 1 dice skull on the ball. Into a 1 dice skull. OurYeti is having a bad day. Two attacks on the ball. Dio survived now. One here, double pushes, and one here, double skulls. Now you can just use the dead body as the corner cage if you wanted. It was a little bit, yeah, I mean, you've been robbed with 2. The ball should be on the floor last turn or this turn, Yeti. Double pushes and double skulls are a bit dubious. Oh, he's come full on, like, Y-wing. With all of the Kislev stranded down here. I mean... Here goes the catcher. No mighty blow. So he survives. The turn before, OurYeti was a little fortunate. He did a lot of basing and then Dio did a lot of pushing. But this turn was just pretty easy 1 dice on the ball. What were the dodges involved? Leap and a 4+ dodge. 2 GFIs. 3-4-2-2. I mean, say pretty easy, but it's not terrible, is it, for hitting the ball in the playoffs? Yeah, without guard, getting 1D on the ball. He had 2D on the ball. And yeah, getting 1D on the ball was probably the goal without guard, wasn't it? Take down a corner cage and just get that. But having the 2 dice on the ball was probably something OurYeti didn't dream of. And the action's all spread out now. You can't really show it properly. Oh, and there's a big bonehead. Was that a blitz? Oh, that was his bear blitz. That sucks. So no blitz for OurYeti this turn. And a failed leap. Into a stun. Yep. It's one of those days for OurYeti. Needed the exact opposite of this, really, in this matchup. I think he needed some dice in his favour. It's a really tough matchup for him with no guard on his side. And just, you know, mountains of guard on the dwarf side. Looks like Dio's going to go for the bear. Blitz with the Pommer. Indeed, Necro, yeah. Barrack and Boomer. 20k is great, isn't it? Especially if you keep min-max dwarfs like this. Because you can also induce them if you run into like claw teams and just chuck them on the line for your LOS blocks because you don't give a crap. 20k to not take claw LOS blocks. Totally worth it. Just gets a push. Gets another shot without the pom. Gets the pow with him. Standard. Totally expecting the bait to die from the non-pommer there. Just how Nuffle works, isn't it? Go there, is he? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to be scared of here, is there? Because all of OurYeti's team are either on the floor or over here. It's even got a standing nope, there's no standing Kislevites. I mean, fair enough, some of them have jump up, but there's none of those are based. I say some of them. Is it just the killer? Is the only blitzer on the pitch the killer? Blitzer, lineman, lineman. Where's the other blitzers? He hasn't only got 2 blitzers, has he? Oh, there's the other one, the stunned one. Okay. Yeah, but if anyone doesn't care about that, it's dwarves, innit, Trip? Min-max dwarves. I mean, if your opponent is down TV on you, them getting a cheaper star player, nah. Barrack, and yeah, Necro, he is running light on players, so yeah, he needs 1 removal and then, but I mean, again, he doesn't care because it was 10k. It's a bonus if he comes on for the second half. If he doesn't, then why does he give a crap? 10k is nothing, is it? I want him on for the second half because I want to see the foul animations, because Barrack will foul in the second half, and it is the best foul animation in the game. Just OurYeti just running his players away now, keep him safe for the second half. So he's not going to get any removals. He knows Dio isn't going to foul with one of his regular dwarves, so the bear can stay on the floor. I guess he can blitz and hope he takes the punch back, but do you really want your bear being pommed? Are you telling me, Trip, that a 1 Nurgle Warrior build to be able to induce one of the worst star players in the game is a bad idea? You wash your mouth out, sir. There you go. Whoa. Oh no, KO, never mind. Actually, you might... Nah, you won't. Dio's too safe for that. Oh no, he's not! I take it back, Dio, I love you. Just got a stun out of it. But yeah, in turn 7 and 8, you pile on KOs because you really need a Kaz. No, it doesn't, Grindel. It doesn't really generalize to any teams. That damn strength 4 regen bloat. And then off goes the bear. Not often you see a bear just running away, is it? I think that was Dio's last blitz, really. I mean, this guy can probably not get away. Hello, Ali. You were just seeing the Kislev. Oh, he can take a hit there. But I doubt Dio will take any GFIs, so he's not going to bother. No, he's definitely not now. He's just going to stay on the floor. And Dio gets to walk it in. Oh, holy cow, he's getting rid of him. He was not going to foul OurYeti. There's no way Dio was going to risk one of his real dwarves in a foul. All you've done there is given him a blitz if he wants it. Which he doesn't. Doesn't even risk the quad skulls. Human cheer. Everyone's got human cheerleaders. If any of you coaches are listening, there's dwarves and orcs. You can change them yourself. Also, personally, I like the metallic ball, in case anyone's listening. I know the referee head is very popular, but I really like the metallic ball. Oh, first round of KO rolls are pretty bad there, aren't they? That's about as bad as they could be for OurYeti. He's going to need all three back. Yeah, Trip, I mean, it is the safe play, isn't it? Not even to risk it. Because it does happen. Hexaskulls happens. So, yep, Barrick gets to come on for the second half. We may see the Barrick foul. I hope we do. Dio, if you're listening at all, which he doesn't stay in chat, so that's fine. You get fouling with that boy so I can have a laugh. No babes in play, Finn. Dio was the underdog, the dwarves, and he was only the underdog by like 30k or something. But Nuffle's altar is on, so we got 2-star players for that 30k. Because dwarves. Apparently the game decided dwarves needed more power cool. I want to be more strong. No one-turn attempt for you, sir. Warlodorf. Eska Striker thinks Line Orcs are the best in the game, even though they're just the really good for orcs. It's not like an elf would want one. Excuse the silence, I was just having a couple of mouthfuls of a Muller corner. High kick. Not really relevant. Doesn't look like he's going for a one turn here. Interesting that Dio could have completely denied a one turn by putting 3 stand firm on the line, but decided it was ridiculous enough to try it. Yeah, because I guess hobgoblins are technically the linos for Chaos Dwarves, right? No, beastmen. Yeah. There goes a dwarf. MNG as well. Dio's thinking about the apple. It is a guard piece. No, he doesn't go for it. Bye-bye. Dio will be down a guard for next game if he gets through. OurYeti leaving a mark at least. He does still have the bear trip, so there is Mighty Blow and the Pommer. Oh, went for the loner anyway. I mean, what else is he going to re-roll his turn? A vanity pass? Doesn't even get the vanity pass. The bear and the Pommer might cause something. You saw my game last night. Like, three chorfs. Just cast. It happens with nothing. That's a little bit better, but still 2 out of 5 KO rolls. 2 out of 6 KO rolls is not what OurYeti would be looking for there. He would have wanted all 3 back, really. Right. Let's switch to the Kislev side for their drive. Kislev down to 9 men. With the addition of Barrick on the line. The Dwarves are back up to 11. I'm going to slowly try and eat my Muller corner in between plays. Let's go 1 back here, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit on the middle for the action. What are the game sounds like audio-wise? Are they loud enough? Okay, good. Thanks. Oh, here we go. Fun and interactive time. Oh, man. Wait. Oh, God, he's not gone at least. But still. That guy Blitzer was hit by a thrown rock in the kickoff event for the first half. And now the crowd, for some reason, really do not like the shaking man. He's been stunned both kickoff events. I wouldn't have mattered in this case, Ali. It's Dio's home ground. And Dio prefers Nuffle's altar because he gets the really cheap Barrack and Boomer. And the bear is boneheaded, yeah, Trip. Yeah, so... so OurYeti can just get fucked. Absolutely wrecked. Oh, man. It's just not his day, is it? He had 4 dice on the ball, 2 pushes, 2 skulls. He got a thrown rock on his best player that took him out of the drive, really. He got like 1 go at something. Hey, Francolino. Kislev, there's always a chance, Francolino, but as well as having to face Dio with Dwarves, OurYeti is also currently fighting Nuffle, which is never good. And there's his only block. Guess a 1 dice power on Barrack. I don't think Barrack's the threat, Necro. And if you quick score, he's gonna win in real time. I mean, I don't know what else he's gonna do because the dwarves are about to go guard lock the shit out of him. Yeah, Finn, Kislev is Slan and the bear is a Croxagore, but this version of Slan no longer exists in Games Workshop, so the froggy people. So off they went, can't have them in the game. Even though this is an alternate universe, so it could have been totally fine to have them in the game. I will say though, I do really like their idea that they came up with to replace them. The Kislev Circus thing is a pretty good stroke of genius in my opinion. It kind of works. The only thing I don't like is that they haven't matched the models to the stats. Like, these guys don't look strength 2, do they? These buff fuckers. You couldn't make them, like, skinny or, like, teenage boys or something? Yeah, but it's 10 men and having to stop them scoring to lose. Because if he does manage to hold out and score in, like, 3 or 4 turns... You holding off the dwarves for 3 or 4 turns is much easier. And then if he wins the toss in overtime... Nothing wrong with teenage boys. Crossy. I think that's got to be OurYeti's goal right now, hasn't it? Score as late as you can, hold the dwarves off, win the toss in overtime. Yeah, I don't think you're playing that shit, Yeti. You've had some shitty dice and some really shitty kickoff events. You haven't had much of a chance to play anything. As Ali's comment has popped up saying exactly that. If he's, yeah, scoring at all would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe Yeti, but nothing egregious. Nothing that we've gone, oh my god, what has he done? So that puts you ahead of like a good half of the playoff games. Because That normally happens at least once in one of my casts. Here we go! Yes! How does anything survive that? It's so good. How'd you not get sent off for that shit? The referee's like, yep, seems fine to me. Totally normal. Yeah, the guy on the floor is fine. And the ref's like, I'll allow it. I was going to say, there's no guard. This is a free hit on him. This is a free pom hit on the runner. With the jump up guy. So, oh, he can't pom. Because of fend. Ah, maybe that's Dio's plan. The runner is pom proof. Still a free mighty blow hit on him. Hey, Mike. You've just missed Barrack Farblast foul animation. Best thing in the game. The ball is down here. It's OurYeti's drive. There was a pitch invasion, which is why all the Kislev are on the floor and guard locked. And that's what happens. The Shaking Man has had the worst game possible. And now that. Gets the power with the bear at least. And he leaps free. Gets a scoring threat in place. Now Dio has to worry about that. What is your name meant to be? Is it Ali Ryder? Yeah, Trip. We've spent a lot of money on piling on animations. We have nothing left for the rest of the star players. Is that okay? So, Ali Raider. I always try to ask. I mean, like, no one bothers adding the 1k at the end of Triffic. But it's... And down goes the scoring threat. Yours is from Red Dead, Viajero? Or are you just randomly saying Red Dead Redemption to us? Oh, RDR, Red Dead Redemption. Right, I just got that. Yeah, Franklino, I mentioned that earlier. It's one of the better ones. And the white piling on the swan dive is really good. The thing is, there's a bunch of animations in the game they spent money on that you hardly ever see. I mean, things like the Tomb Guardian touchdown animation and the Flesh Golem and the mummies. Bear taking a punch. He's fine. Yay! Thank you, Dio. It's so good. Ref still fine with it. Kislev team are like, can we get a ref call on the cannon on the pitch? Nah. Exactly, Terrific, yeah. And in the first half, he only got to use him a couple of times because of the rock. His palm has just been crowded into nothing. Don't be bearist, noob. It's totally fine. Interesting, he chooses to put the catcher forward. Obviously, he had the choice of either one. I mean, this guy goes here. But it's not safe, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3. He goes there as a guard, and he can hit. I think this is possible 2 dice on the ball with a couple of GFIs. Oh, especially now. Guard there, 2 dice, 2 dice. If they go down, then this is just a 2 GFI, 2 dice on the ball. That's what I'd be looking at, I think, if I was Dio. I'm not counting it wrong, am I? If these two are not there, like they're in these squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Double GFI, tackle, 2 dice on the ball. It hangs your runner out to dry if you get a push, because you're going to be surfed. But I think you got to go for that, haven't you? If he gets a chance, Necro, he could lose the ball here. Dio's got 3 rerolls, so if he makes all of these hits and the GFIs... he isn't going for it anyway. Oh, just a casual removal there. All of these no palming necessary. Slow ass dwarves can't get anywhere. Yeah, I mean, you could easily base these 2 up, couldn't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, even another GFI to get someone in there. There would be a lot of commitment then to try and surf the runner. If the ball is on the floor as well, gives the dwarves a chance to get over. I think I'd have gone for the dwarf hit, for the ball hit there. See how lucky I got with GFIs. It's only a few 2+s. I would definitely committed a reroll to it with 3. To try and win in regular time. Dio is a very safe player though, which is why he wins so often. I assume he is going to blitz him down, Trip. That's the last action. Barrack is always... Barrack's the assist. Or he doesn't need an assist really for a 2 thing, but you probably want to get more people in here, right? Than just blitzing them. Just to push. Tag him on the other dwarf. Is he going to go there? Is he not going to bother? Not going to bother. Okay. He's going to foul again. He's definitely going to foul again, isn't he? He's left Barrack till the end. Come on, Dio. Don't let us down. Cannon this dude. Oh, the bear. He's going for the bear. So good. Oh, he's finally off. Robbed. Oh, absolutely robbed. With the worst one as well. Double 3 on the injury. The one that's so close to being useful. Yeah, look at that. 2 people making the same joke. Yeah. Shoot that that guy all you want, but don't touch the bear. Yeah, I would still have shot the Pommer. The bear isn't. The bear's just too immobile in this game. It doesn't have break tackle. Just gets hung up on a dwarf the entire game. But it had more assists, so... Ooh, just a push for OurYeti, and he's blitzed from an odd angle there. So he's gonna stay based at that catcher. Entirely certain that's... what he wanted. think that's mostly Dio's choice, though, Necro. He's been punching it on purpose. I guess he wanted them all back now. Yeah. I can see that. You just said high lins. Yak. What does that mean? High lins. Is it Mike the Machine's real name? Have you just doxed Mike the Machine? It is a really good value, but I reckon Mike the Machine's real name is Lindsay, and he just doesn't like it. So he uses a more manly Mike the Machine on Blood Bowl. Oh, sorry about that. Caught me by surprise, that one. All these bloody animations making the camera stick. Oh, it's a failed leap. And it's going to stay one. Michelle the Machine. Look at that gorgeous emote, Yak. Alright, what are you doing here if you're Dio? I mean, you freed up your dwarves. You can't get to the ball, really, can you? Dwarf dodge. That's a free 2 dice. You should probably just take that straight off. Is he going to try and make it a 3 dice? Is that what that's about? Can easily do that with his long beard. Blitz him off and then get the stand firm, but I mean he's got a 2+ leap. Can't get round there with that long beard. That's a long beard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This runner's got a shot at the ball again, hasn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He really has. This runner keeps getting a double GFI shot at the ball. One, two, three, four, 5. He just needs 3 GFIs for this runner to get 2 dice on the ball. Yeah, okay, he could get surfed again. But it's a lot easier to protect this time. Oh, that's a wrestle. Didn't want that, did he? 3, 4, 5. Gets a power on that one. gets the KO. And that's the play, right? 1 GFI here to cancel his assist. He moves in as well. And then 2 GFI around the back. Covering this guy instead. There's the first one. Now, do you commit a reroll to this? KOs are worthless. Yeah, no, the thing is not. Oh! Failed the second. Well, the third GFI. He is committing the reroll. Oh, guess a 1 in 9. 2 1 in 9s in one turn. That's rough, innit? Still, to be fair, OurYeti also had 4 dice on the ball and got nothing for it, so... Turnaround is fair play and all that. Bear just stays there. Eats a 1 though, so that's nice. He does have tackle, so this is just a... you might as well leap. Leap for style points and score here, I think. Otherwise, too many dice needed to... I mean, he can dodge score. It's still a 2+ noob, but you might as well leap score just for style. You are Kislev after all. Didn't get the knockdown, so now he does have to do it. Oh, hello. He's going for something. He's going for the surf. Lovely. I mean, that was risky, but... Oh, he gets rewarded. Oh, it's just a badly hurt, so it's just the apple gone. That would have been glorious, wouldn't it? It was a bit greedy. Nah, it's not, Grindel, because Dio's apple is fine. Yeah, that would have been glorious. It was a little greedy. That 1 in 9 would have just lost him the game. But go big or go home. Yeah, you need... I mean, that was bit... I mean, he almost got rewarded. I don't think stalling's a good idea, Finn. Requires more dice. I think it'll be easier to stop them than it would have been to stop Dio from stopping your own score there. That looked like a really rough stall. While they're setting up, let's go back and have a look. I mean, this is what he had, yeah? Where's he stalling? Hasn't he got this guy? Where's the stall? I mean, maybe if he hadn't gone for this and rolled the dice to get out and get some men in the way. But he'd already done this. Now I have to catch back up. Well, yeah, Trip, if he hadn't done all of the other things, But all of the other things require dice too. More dice than that surf did. Oh, it's the Dwarfs view. That's not what we wanted to see. It was a medium kick straight into the hands of runner. Okay, that made that a lot easier. Finally got to finish my Muller corner. Sorry if you could hear me crunching. Finally gets the pow there. Gets nothing for it. May see 2 pylons here. This guy will go in first. But if he piles on, he can't 2 dice the guard in. I guess he'd have to come in around the corner. He will follow up. Oh. Oh, now is he going to pile on? I think he will. Guess nothing for it this time. Oh, wait, he's done it with that guy. He's not going for the bear. I guess, yeah, he does want to get some forward momentum, but he could have set up differently for that, couldn't he? So he has 3 turns to get from there to the end zone. Gonna follow up. Doesn't fear the catcher, really, does he? He's gonna pile on, yeah. No armor break. Hey! Gets a KO for it. See, it's not as easy as you think, is it? I mean, other than GFIs, which everyone hits, this guy's not in scoring range in 2 turns. He needs all 3 turns. He's 14 squares away there. So he's 2 turns and 2 GFIs away, or just 3 turns away. No, Necro, I said he's not 2 turns away, so he needs all 3 turns. So it's not as easy as we think. Is what I'm saying. He needs to move 14 squares in 3 turns, which is quite hard with people in the way. It's not like he's got a lot of room to spare here. Ooh, gets the pow. Pushes the runner back one square. No, he doesn't. He's pushing him over there. Okay. Doesn't need the pylon now, does he? Because of the stun. Keeps the runner based now. You all mans again. Make it hard to clear the runner. Oh, that is a horrible bonehead. So horrible that he risked the loner reroll and failed that too. Absolutely horrible there. That is big. That is really big. And OurYeti knew how big it was as well. Yeah, I don't think I'd have risked... I mean, the block is okay, but I don't think I'd have risked activating him either, Billy. I mean, you just gotta leave him in the way. Hello, MC. It is unlucky, Crossy, but... I mean, if you just leave him alone, he's doing his job, right? Well, we always say it after, Mike. But it is the rule, isn't it? If he's doing his job, leave him alone. Oh, hello. Dodging through tackle. Cheeky. He is going all mans. Oh, that's a fun little leap. Gets Blodstep on the ball. Yeah, we might all have made the mistake, Mike. It's just whether or not it's a mistake, and it's a mistake. Certainly easier for us to see it, not in the middle of it. And I know I'm guilty of doing it. Thinking, what are the odds? Well, the odds are you're fucked. I said blodge step, random boy. It's fine. That's what he's got. What am I supposed to call it? Block step? Just because he's got tackle? He does have blodge step. Correct, Yeti. Yep, don't give up though, mate. It's still all in it. I mean, and Dio's just rolled this. Which is a lovely result. Look at this hold up here. Yeah, block step going well. Fuck you, random boy. Now he finally goes down. What he wants here is no armor break, isn't he? Oh, stunned. But still, did a lot of work there. Yeah, if you haven't been to the playoffs, it is hard. It is annoying to remember, isn't it? Not to throw your rerolls at stuff. Oh, looks like Dio's getting the dice to get out of this. He's dead. So this is a 1 in 9 here, isn't it? But Dio will probably throw a reroll at it. Yeah, that bear, look at that. That bear is a massive problem now, isn't it? That's what basically allowed this. Not even in the way. Sorry, Yeti. That was the big mistake there. The runner's just going to blitz free here, isn't he? And the bear is not in the way of the exit line. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, this guy's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes there. And he just blitzes to there. And there we go. He gets the pows that he needs. And off he pops. And he is now, what is he, 10 squares away? 13 squares away, 12 squares away. Yeah, 10 squares away. And yeah, that bear caused all of that. You say pretty easy. It's a 1 in 9 leap, isn't it? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he double GFI with wrestle? Oh no, he can just leap straight with this one, can't he? 3, 4, 5 wrestle. Or this way probably. To not, it doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter which one of these he goes in. Gets the leap. 1 dice is in. Just a push. Does he throw his last reroll at it? He does. Gets another push. 6 dice on the ball for OurYeti in this game. 4 pushes, 2 skulls. I mean, that just sucks balls. No, Dio could get some shitty dice here, but no reroll for any more of any more sack attempts. Assuming Dio just doesn't, like, you know, remove all of these players. Yeah, 2 dice for Dio as well, and that failed. But 6 dice on the ball and no pows is just awful, isn't it? Especially as one of them was a dub skull. I think Yeti can feel a little bit hard done by the dice in this game. The kickoff results alone are like enough to tilt you. Maybe Vil, but if this does somehow go to overtime and Yeti wins the toss, it is very hard to stop Kislev 2 turning as dwarves. Yeah, double down would have worked, yeah. And so no 4 pluses. 6 dice, not a single 4 plus. Actually, 2 of them weren't with Wrestle, were they? I don't know what the odds are. We'll have to work it out. But they sucked. Whatever they was, it sucked for Yeti. Right, so this is it's a big turn. All of these are big turns. It's a good game. Yeti's made a good game out of it, despite the bad dice and the kickoff results. Let's be fair. Seems a bit down on himself when he comes into chat, but I don't think he's played that badly at all. I mean, the only obvious mistake that we've all seen is the bear activation there. Yes, Yeti, it was a terrible, terrible error. It is. Oh, hello. Pro does a job there. Oh, Pro does a huge job. That's a shaking man off the pitch. Flawlessly. Really, if anyone's played like 10 of the 16 turns flawlessly, I'd be amazed. In any game, never add the stress of playoffs to it, and yeah, nobody's played a perfect game. No babes, noob. OurYeti was the overdog, in fact. And yeah, Trev, I mean, in the last playoffs, Price forgot to score on turn 8. So if anyone can see a worse mistake than that, and activating the bear doesn't come anywhere close to forgetting to score. And Random Boy's last game in this playoffs, if anyone wants to go and watch it, what a lucker noob. Oh man, Dio with the removals. It's like OurYetis versus Dio and Nuffle in this game, isn't he? Oh, what have I done there? What have I done to the camera? Hey! What is happening? Where's the free camera gone? Help me out. It's broken. Help me. There we go. I mean, that's all Dio's got there. Oh! Dio's gone for the GFI. This could be a big 1 in 36. Oh, baby. He rolled a 2. Rolled a 2. He did it so he didn't have to make a GFI if he got pushed back. But, yeah. Wait, put him 5 squares away instead of 6. If he was 6 and he gets pushed back, he has to make a GFI next turn instead. Right, if you're Yeti here, you've got to take the 3+. I need to hit him with 2 dice with Wrestle. What I mean, one dice is free, but it's a 5+. Stick him in front of the ball. 2 dice and we wrestle, right? It's the risk, but you've got to do it. Big 3+ here. Makes it. He's deciding where to hit him from, is he? And it's just there, isn't it? Oh, he's got the wrestle. And yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's still in range. Doesn't get the POW. Still no POW in 8 dice for OurYeti on the ball. I mean, look, he's got no fucking players on the pitch. Ah, there we go. I got my camera back. It's a big wrestle, but yeah, as Villy said, I can just see Villy saying it now. That was the meaning of the GFI. Keeps him in range now with the wrestle. So, don't you dare diss Oriolensis, Triffic. He is from Big Crunch. They have all the best coaches. All the best coaches who wouldn't have scored in this game. Because it was Chuk. That was the whole point of it. Keeps him in range with the wrestle. Keeps him in range if he'd been just pushed back without any more GFIs. Gotta tag this dwarf. Oh! Oh, he's done it! He's tagged the dwarf! Oh, baby, that's pretty good. Yeah, but you're wrong, Oriolensis, so that's fine. We can all be wrong sometimes, that's fine. It is a big chance of wasting 2 rerolls and not scoring, yeah, but the alternative, had he been wrestled there, was not scoring at all. So, a big chance of failing to score is better than a 100% chance of not scoring. No, it's not my argument, Oriolensis. You've completely failed to understand the argument. No, he couldn't, noob. That's nonsense. Look, I'm clicking on it right now. That's all. That's the maximum distance he could get to. If he was 1 square back, he could not score. You want you want to fill in all of these squares, you think, and chain push him. Oh, this dwarf you want to pick up on a Longbeard in the rain instead of the Shuahan's runner. You're wrong, Oriolensis. You can just sit there in your wrongness and be wrong. Yeah, but it's not as good a chance. Chain pushing Edge 2 player forward. Oh, there we go. Dio's going all in. Takes out the scoring threat of OurYeti and doesn't do it. Oh, this is looking good. It wouldn't matter how many rerolls you got if OurYeti gets the ball and 2 turns. Oh, this is turn 16. What the fuck is... Yeah, why did he attack him? That's a really good point. I forgot that whose drive it is. Maybe so did Dio. That was pretty funny. What is happening here? Diving tackle? Did he try the 6+? Yeah. Just keep playing, Necro. Because I'm arguing with OurYeti. Well, there you go. Let's go into overtime. Well done, OurYeti. No, the reroll on the 6+ dodge was weird. I mean, I guess he just thinks he doesn't need rerolls, but it's a 6+ and a pickup. What are you thanking us for, OurYeti? You were horribly wrong, and you should be embarrassed by how wrong you were. Never mind, Dio's got the ball. Dio won the toss, and none of that matters now. They didn't, Yak, sorry. Dio's got the ball. And now OurYeti has to do it all again. If you mean the one that OurYeti has lost, Speedy, then no, we haven't found it. You'll find it over at Big Crunch with all of the best coaches. They kind of did, didn't they? After the dice in the game, Trouk. That yeah, I think it would have been nice for Kislev to have a ball here. No, that's absolute nonsense, OurYeti. You are bad at Blood Bowl. Go away. Yep, sudden death, Speedy. First to score wins. If nobody scores in the entirety of overtime, it goes to kicks, which is just a d6 roll with a modification of how many rerolls you have left. So if they don't use any right now, Dio would roll a d6 plus 1, and OurYeti would just roll a d6. So the toss is the most important thing, really, in overtime. Dio has the fame, so it's unlikely that OurYeti gets a reroll back. Dio will be hoping for changing weather, I would assume.
In my opinion, Trip, the turn 16 play was was a 4+ dwarf dodge away from the catcher to 1 dice diving tackle off the runner. That's what I think he should have done. So 4+, 3+, and then the runner picks up in the rain and double GFIs. That was his best chance of scoring, I think. And he's done it again. This fucking dwarf doesn't even need to pick up in the rain because he just catches in the rain. Oh, I've done something stupid again. Right. There we go. I'm back. Never mind. It's all better. Yeah, I wouldn't have re-rolled the dwarf dodge. I wouldn't have re-rolled the block on the diving tackle guy. You can't re-roll the pickup, so I would have re-rolled the GFIs. That was the correct play. Yeah. So. Yeah, I've got to assume that OurYeti is just trolling you guys at this point. Nobody's that stupid. Here's another Kislevite off the pitch. It's true, Grendel. There's no way OurYeti believes what he's saying, because he can play Blood Bowl, and what he's saying, if you can play Blood Bowl, is stupid. So I'm assuming he's just messing with people. It doesn't go well for Kislev, Gdanik. That is the answer. If I'm honest, OurYeti's been a little bit diced. OurYeti has had the worst dice by far, and the worst kickoff results by far. The game itself has been alright, although turn 16 from Dio was very strange. Not certain what he was doing, but yeah. Before that, it was alright. I think OurYeti's only really made one mistake that we noticed. Dio's made more now, thanks to turn 16. And OurYeti's bear has been fucking appalling. I mean, everything for basically for OurYeti has gone wrong. I'm amazed he's hanging there as well as he has. He's done really well for this to be in overtime. With the dice he's got and the kickoff results he's got, and this bear being a massive furry pile of shit. He's done really well. disagree about the babe. What babe? If OurYeti wins this, it'll be a fucking miracle. Oh, bear. Not babe. His bear has been a pile of shit, Billy, not his babe. My accent, mate. Yeah, 8 dice on the ball is probably the one, isn't it? And finally getting the one that still allows Dio a chance to score. He has no brain. Yeah, well done. I hadn't noticed that, Overlord. You are correct. This bear does have no brain. It's a very well named bear. Yeah, absolutely, Kadenik. Francolino is going to be like screaming for OurYeti to pull off a win, isn't he? Dio was in chat the other day trying to claim that him against the Amazons, he'd be the underdog. There's no way I'm agreeing with that. Dwarves against Amazons. Yeah, this is just going to move forward, isn't it? He's going to try and remove Kislev. He's got a full 8 turns. It's so hard to stop him. If he just keeps the diagonal corners with guard, he's never going to get a 1 dice again. He doesn't get a removal, though. And that bear is just garbage. I don't know what he was. He seemed genuine as well. He wasn't like he was trying to downplay it so that if he lost, it'd look good. That doesn't really strike me as something Dio would do. He just genuinely seemed to think that somehow, Dwarves against Amazons, he was the underdog. I don't think you could get anyone to agree with him. I don't, Random Boy. I think this is Dio's game. His killer didn't come back, I just noticed. That shaking man has been as bad as the bear. Not his fault though, he got throne rocked in the first half and pitch invasioned in the second half. I mean, what do you do here if you're OurYeti? Just try and throw warm bodies in the way? You haven't got enough now. Oh, oh, they got a reroll on the, rerolls and he only gets a push anyway. I didn't notice they both got a reroll on the kickoff event. And that's our Yeti's gone. it just sucks. Yeah, Billy. I mean, our Yeti was in here saying he wasn't certain whether he hadn't been to playoffs before. I guess he didn't know about the overtime. No, I thought Dio was down to 1, Billy. Because he used this. He had 3. He used 1 for the GFI. And then he used that pointless one on the 6+ dodge. He also has the fame, so it would have been really weird for just our Yeti to get a reroll. Yeah, I think he has to. I mean, it doesn't do a lot, but if he goes down there, he doesn't even get men in front then, does he? And this cage is like easily down here somewhere. He's just stuck no matter what. This is a shitty situation, isn't it? I think not re-rolling that is almost just giving up. Followed up there, so we might see a pile on, yeah. Odd follow-up otherwise. Nope, not going to pile on. Yeah, Destro. 4D chess from Dio. And the thing is, Dio's in no rush, is he? That stun now means next turn he's going to be in a much better position. Dio continuing with the pows. No dubs or 1 in 9s for him. And the stuns. All coming up roses for Dio. Or maybe not red dice, if that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the hell is... Has he left... He's left a thing again. That doesn't seem like a good place to have him, surely. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Leap 6, 7, 8 double GFI 1 dice. Don't think you can get there any other way, can you? He hasn't activated someone else yet. He could move him back. I would have put him there. That seems the best place for him. No, he's activated someone else. Let's see. This is a double GFI 1 dice, isn't it? 1 GF. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it has to be 8. I don't think he has to get to that square. I don't think he can make it without double GFI. Right, he's got a dodge now. But 3 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus. No, he's got a leap as well, hasn't he? 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, never mind. Fails this one. How is he doing that one? That's your ball recovery. How is he dodging him? %30 shot. But then he needs 4 plus on the ball as well. So add the 4 plus at the end. Can you samba 3-3-2-2-4? Yeah, that was just a bad play. I don't know what's going on with Dio in this game. There we go. So 15% sack that was. I mean, considering, as Billy said, the massive man advantage, positional advantage with the guys stunned, leaving a 15% sack on the ball is bizarre. Because the alternative sack on the ball was red dice. Yeah. Dio's plays do seem to take into account that OurYeti's dice suck. Casual 1 dice pow. Gonna pile on you. It makes no difference. Doesn't get anything for it. And, yeah, he's got nothing now, isn't he? Red dice with him. Hoping for double pows. 3. Leap to there. 3 plus dodge. This red dice double pows, isn't he? No ball recovery, no nothing. Hope you kill him as well. That'll be a glorious end to this game. That explains his really shitty plays the last couple of turns, OurYeti. He was good when he was just in CCL. I don't know what happened. Now I do know. Yeah, this Kislev team didn't really have a good draw, Elak. But to be fair to OurYeti, he's made a game out of it. If his dice had been more normal, I think he would have won this. It's just a joke, random boy. OurYeti came up a couple of nights ago trolling us about CCL not having the best coaches and miraculously put forward his own league, which is Big Crunch, as having the good coaches. So we've taken the ball and we're running with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that catcher dodge was about. That was a mistake, I think. And then obviously the bear activation we all called out. But other than that, I thought OurYeti played a decent game. And had plenty of dice on the ball. Should have knocked it down. Commiserations, OurYeti. Congratulations, Dio. Dio does move on. Yeah, noob. What a bunch of losers they are. $37 armor breaks to 5. What are the blocks? There's 60 blocks, 37 armor breaks. I know 3 of them were fouls, right? So 34 armor breaks. Still more armor breaks than half of the blocks. 9 KOs and 2 Kaz. Look at that. You only had to pick up once in the game because he fucking caught the ball off the kickoff twice. There we go. 2-0 for catches. What else we got going on here? Pro worked well. 38, 53, 41. Good block dice. 23, 20, 18. Shit block. Look at that. I mean, I know these work on dwarves too, but fucking hell. Look at that. Two pows all game. 2. That's not even the dice that we all thought were bad for him, but that is fucking appalling. 23, 43, 53, 59. Out of 61 dice, 2 6s. That is ridiculous. I mean, even if you add these in, there's still bad block dice, aren't they? 23, 20, 18. But that is just bad. Yeah, for anyone who's late, OurYeti has been popping in and out of chat at, slow moments of the game. His leaps were pretty good. Bad dodges. The boneheads. This fucking... Honestly, that bear was garbage. 5 failed boneheads out of 14. Garbage. Twice as many as you'd expect. Yeah, mate, you were a little bit, hey, Dio. Coming to, preen about dicing poor Yeti. Dio, if you're here, mate, what on earth was going on in turn 16? We all want to know. What happened there? Were you drinking during the game? That's going to require some explanation. I want a full YouTube video on what the fuck happened in turn 16. Oh, yeah, every single part of it. The blitz on the non-existent scoring threat. I assume just trying to get a Kaz. The 6+ dodge from diving tackle with a reroll. They better be, and they better have a good explanation for that. What was wrong with just the 4+, 3+, clearing the diving tackle off the runner? You threw a reroll at a 6+. What was wrong with just 4+, 3+ to clear it? There's no way that's better odds. Did it? Did I got the positions wrong? I did leave him in diving tackle, did I? You couldn't. Was there any GFIs to go around the runner or something? By the time we were talking about it, it was long gone, so we didn't look. Where are we? Let's find one of these two teams. I'll have a look in a sec, Grindle. I don't think so, mate. Yeah, there was some dubious moments in that Dio. It's, no idea, mate. They don't always tell me. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I guess you can't get at him. Alright, fair enough. The angle is off and it has to be a 5+. That's fair. So 4+, 5+. I mean, 4+, 5+ is better odds than throwing the reroll at the 6+, I think. And even if you get it and get a push, without the reroll, throwing the reroll at the 6+ is better if the pickup is not in his tackle zone. The whole play's got to be better than the one you went for, surely. Because the 4+ is the important part. You don't reroll the 4+. It's a 6+ if this fails, right? If this isn't a 4-5. So the 4+, 5+ happens. And then if that's just a push, you're left in the same position. Sorry, no, if that's just a double down, you're left in the same position. If that's a push, you're left with the same dodge but a better pickup. Oh, I guess, yeah, I mean, it's the same pickup, isn't it? Because if you do pass the diving tackle dodge, if he has to use diving tackle, then he's on the floor. But I mean, he didn't have to use diving tackle, did he? I mean, that's a 4+ dodge regardless, so it's fucking complicated math, isn't it? I don't think just going for the 6+ dodge pickup thing is the right one. Is that how it works? If you roll a 5 on the first one, and he chooses to use diving tackle, he's automatically therefore used diving tackle, and your second one is not just a second dodge, it's a second dodge against diving tackle. That's how it works, right? He doesn't get the choice again. Yeah, I would. I mean, Yeti. If that's the case, mate, I would have just stayed. Would have stayed on your feet to stop the pickup being easy, and he has to dodge and dive and tackle again. So, yeah, keep dive and tackle for when he makes the second dodge. So, okay, yeah, fair enough. That again, it's pretty complicated, isn't it? Oh, Dio's saying he rolled a 5. Fair enough. Too many people speaking. So he had to use diving tackle to... Well, no, he didn't. He could have just let you take that dodge. He didn't have to use diving tackle. You'd have just made the dodge, right? And he'd have still been standing there. That's what we're saying. He could have just let you make that 5+ dodge. Still have to make a pickup in the tackle zone, and then still have to make another dodge from diving tackle. Because you were going that way, so you have to make a dodge again from his tackle zone. And the next one is 4+, but it's a 4+... It's a 5+ pickup in a tackle zone with a reroll, and then a 4+ dodge. No, it's a 5+ dodge again. I think the odds are better if you stay on your feet the first one. Yeti, I mean, look at us. We're all fucking arguing about it right now. You had, like, what, 15 seconds to make this call? I don't think we can class that as a fucking mistake. I can't even work out what's better now. So if he lets you make this dodge, you have to make a 5+ pickup with reroll because of sure hands there, and then you have to make a 5+ dodge again. So I think it would have been better if you'd stayed on your feet, but maybe all of it, I think probably all of us would have clicked diving tackle automatically there without thinking that through in the 15 seconds. Yeah, congrats to you. I mean, I don't know if you were here when we said it at the end of the game. Dio moves on to the next round to play Francolino's Amazons. Who Dio thinks is the underdog against. And again, in disagreement with almost everyone. Right, let me have a look at the calendar a sec. The next playoff game is tonight at 9 p.m. UTC, I think. Let me check out the scheduling. Yeah, that looks right to me. Using diving tackle the first time is much better. Much better. So it forces you to make another 5+. That if you pass, it's a 4+ pickup. So hang on. 5+, 4+ pickup with sure hands. No more dodges, double GFI. It's 34% with a reroll. Or if he doesn't do it, you have to do a 5+ pickup with sure hands. And then a 5+ dodge with reroll. Double GFI. 25%. No, what? What am I missing here? First one's a 6+ dodge. Oh, it's a 6+ dodge, the first one. My bad. Right, hang on. That's what I got wrong. Because you said you rolled a 5. I wrote the 5+ dodge. Be alright, didn't I? It's the tackle zone and diving tackle stack. So yeah, it's a 6+ dodge. 4+ pickup. Double GFI. That's 18%. I'm adding in the double GFIs deal because of the change on the reroll use. But yeah, I think it's 18 to 23 or something like that. Fiction's Orcs versus Dalibor's Dark Elves are playing tonight, Random Boy. I'll put the bracket back up a sec. Here's the bracket. So as you can see in the middle, we just watched game 6. And Dio moves on to play against Francolino's Amazons, who beat Andy Devo in game 5. So that'll be the next round. Tonight's match is game... Where are they? 13. The winner of which will play the winner of Rick Reckless and Sven. There is an updated... if anyone doesn't care about the spoilers, I'll put this in chat for you guys. This is the updated... bear in mind, if you click on that, you will see spoilers for all currently played matches. Including one I haven't covered yet, which is Gdanik versus Geryon, because Gdanik casted himself last night. Actually, I suppose as soon as you're all here, I could do the replay of that in a sec. Give me a second to go and get a drink. I'll do the replay of Gdanik versus Geryon now. Why not? Something to do, innit? I would play some music, but I can't be asked to set that up. So you can all just look at the bracket and chat amongst yourselves. That is about 100% true, Fant. It seems like a lot of effort, doesn't it, for you lot? Bothering to play some music. Talk amongst yourselves. It's Blood Bowl. Argue about random stats or something. So the point of it is, so we'll get into a random argument about which 5+ is better to reroll. What else are we gonna do? On a, I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? It's a Saturday. It's Sunday. Fucking hell, I missed the day. I forgot I streamed for like 9.5 hours yesterday. That is true, Dio, yeah. Right, while the bracket's up, let me find the game. This keeps me sane, oddly, during ridiculously busy work times. Yesterday, I worked for like 8 hours and streamed for like 9 hours. Like, roughly equal things to keep me sane. And then I went to bed stupidly early and I got up for this. I'm still in my pajamas again. Different pajamas to yesterday, but I got up my pajamas just to cover you and OurYeti's game, Dio. Ah, thank you for the follow, OurYeti. Glad I said nice things about you now. There you go, you get a bit of a song from a follow. That's all you get. You're welcome, OurYeti. I try to do as many as I can, mate. There we go. I've even got my spoiler bar up so you can't tell what's happening. Right, hello everyone. This is the first round CCL playoff match. It is a replay between Gdanik's Wood Elves and Geryon's High Elves. It was played late last night. Gdanik did stream it, so I didn't bother streaming it live. There were some pre-match shenanigans. Geryon sold his 12th man to deny Gdanik a wizard. So both only start with 11. Geryon gets the fame. Gdanik has a babe, not a wizard. Gdanik won the toss and chose to kick, so it is the High Elves' ball. Yeah, Ali, yeah. For those wondering what the joke is, Geryon, the High Elf coach here, is the main admin for the CCL. So if Gdanik beats him, we'll never see Gdanik again. I'll be tasked to take him out back and bury him. No fun and interactive kickoff events here, just weather. This game will move at a faster pace, obviously, because it's a replay. Won't see any of the thinking time. Oh, nice straight KO. There is a babe in play for Gdanik, though. Just a push there on the blitz. No real kill skills on either team. They are very elfy. Lots of blodge on the high elf team. Couple of guards. That's where the doubles went. Gdanik making moves to threaten the ball straight off. Blodge step catches. There is tackle in play for the High Elves though. Two of them. One over here, one over here. This dancer doesn't have strip. This is the strip dancer, and that one's AV busted. Geryon getting a scoring threat in place straight away. It is hard to tell with the High Elves who the catchers and stuff are, but that is the catcher. Geryon might go for the standard elf off. Score quickly, go on defense yourself. Oh, he's full Vengerbus cage in there with the guard in there. Stop even a one dice attempt on the ball. Only guard on the Wood Elf side is the tree. Which I still don't like. I have disagreements with Wood Elf coaches all the time about that. I much prefer grab on a Wood Elf tree. Gdanik keeping his threats in play. Is something going on, Fant? You have to let us know, mate. Oh man, give us a link to the Discord then, so we can all go and have a nose after this. Just a push there. He didn't blitz the thing. I mean, he is on diving tackle. Just a stunt. Looks like Geryon will be switching sides here. Trying to leave these guys out of the picture. Taking the entire Vengerbus cage with him. It's a cage and a half, innit? Literally. Tree can get involved in the cage stuff now though, can't he? You'd be tempted to 3 dice this guy and get the tree involved. It's a nice high elf team, yeah. Could have done with a few more games. Doesn't have any mighty blow. The movement up guy doesn't have dodge. Missing a few key skills, but other than that, I mean, high elves are bloaty as fuck, so yeah, Geryon's very good with his elves. But then again, Gdanik's very good with Wood Elves. Pretty much known as a Wood Elf coach, Gdanik. Whereas Geryon switches around a bit. Oh, well, never mind. Tree takes root. Tree not getting involved in the cage. Are you doing high elves this season, is it, random boy? Left me with the shitty Dwarfs. Three dice with tackle. I'm glad he made it a 3 dice. Look, dub skulls and then a push. Some crappy block dice for the high elves there. That's certain. I mean, he can't get through here. I guess he's hoping for something from these. Maybe just try and punch his way through. He is the punchier of the two teams, after all. That tree is now utterly useless for the half. Now we've got some health action going on in chat. Valk versus Random Boy. Who will win? We're just going to chase him around with diving tackle. That's like this guy's job, just man-marking the catcher. Here goes the leap. Failed leap. Red dice into skull. No armor break. On AV6. Wow. Yeah, no sure hands on Geryon's team, which is a problem with a leaping stripper around, isn't it? Because even red dice there isn't bad, but he gets the 30% skull. And another KO for the... he's got no bench is the problem, Overlord. He sold his bench to deny Gdanik a wizard in this matchup. So you probably don't want to be fouling even that War Dancer. He's given him another shot at it here though, hasn't he? And on the sideline as well. I don't like that. I mean, he's just let him have another 3+ red dice. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's big. Wait, did he not? What happened there? Wait a sec. 5 minus strength. So that's a dead lino. And there's the leap. There's the red dice double pows. That's cheeky. Not even the push. Guess the armor break too. All kinds of good. And it is in the crowd. See, that's why you don't. And look at that. The throw-in just basically delivers the ball to the Woodies. Red dice, double pow, armor break, God scatter, God throw-in. Pick up, give to him, run away. I mean, that was a little bit dirty, wasn't it? I mean, Geryon did leave it open. He shouldn't have left it open there next to the sideline, but that is dirty. That result is a little bit dirtier than you'd expect. Yeah, I'm watching you, Gdanik. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He could have 2 diced him there, couldn't he? It's a catcher, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that. I mean, you might as well take the shot. You are an elf. Is that diving tackle? No, it's just a lino. I have to ask Geryon why he didn't. I mean, that. What is that? 3+, 2+. 2+, 2+. A 3+ and 3 2+s to 2 dice the ball. He's got sidestep, so he ain't surfing him, but... And he's looking for a POW, so it's 30%, right? But still a free 2 dice on the ball. Better than nothing. Or just don't stand by the sideline, Anraker. That would also have worked. Just leave him behind would have worked, wouldn't it? Like run back this way. Make sure he can't reach you. Yeah, Dancer gets surfed. Doesn't get injured in any way. I mean, when the Woodies have got the ball, it's a bit late to care about this guy. Get the ball back. Yeah, Gdanik just runs it in. I don't know what Geryon was expecting. He's not gonna stall there, was he? So that was all a little bit weird. Hey, Orc cheerleaders. Well done, Gdanik. You win today's cheerleader trophy. Oh yeah, I should update the title, shouldn't I? Hang on, let me pause this. Let's update the title. It is Gdanik with Woodies versus Geryon with Elves. Done. Nice, there we go. Who are we supporting? I believe we're supporting Geryon because he's the admin. And if you don't support Geryon, he accidentally bans you. You have no idea how many players used to be in the game. Oh, fun and interactive pitch invasion again. Down goes the tree. I guess at least no one important. Catcher takes a punch to the face, not even stunned. It's always nice. So does that Lino. No 8s for you, Geryon. So we have 3 scoring threats. Can he score? No, 4 scoring threats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double GFI for him, but still. Would like to point out, Geryon's picked up with a catcher. Does not have the famed high elf thrower. Maybe better not to score and go in 1-0 down, Ali? Is that is that the play? Hands off there. Now he needs a scoring threat. Blitz is free with the... I don't know what you're talking about, Ali. It was insane. I thought you were just joking in some way that I didn't know. Oh, he has to use a reroll there. And still just gets a push. I didn't have to use a reroll, I just felt it. Did you just snake? Who snaked? Oh, man. So Geryon doesn't even get to score back. So, yeah, those dice suck. Oh, wait. He's I mean, that was an easy, but that was only fair, wasn't it, after the snake of Geryon? If he'd have scored again, then that would have just been awful. Well, I mean, it's a lucky break that he snaked, but it just counters his own snake, doesn't it? That was a reasonably easy score for the Elves, and he snaked it out. Yeah, Geryon pressed the no fucking way button on his admin board. So, I mean, here we're... Gdanik looking to score quickly, you think? I mean, if Gdanik 2 turns, it's probably over. Anyone going 2-0 up is probably over. I mean, obviously, High Elves can score well. Hey, Geryon. You got a little bit diced in that first half, mate. Although you did make the error of letting him have another go at the ball on the... Yeah, the 6 dice, no knockdown, sucked. Followed immediately by a snake. Garbage dice. No AV break on the failed leap for Gdanik. Garbage dice. But then that was a mistake straight after that with the War Dancer. Sticking him on the side for the possible scatter into the crowd. That was an error that you got punished for, wasn't it? I mean, it's still lucky dice from Gdanik, isn't it? He has to leap, he has to get the red dice. He got double pows into an armor break, which was unnecessary, but it happened. Then it has to 3 and 8 scatter into the crowd. Then the throw-in has to be good for him. Then he has to roll a bunch of 2s. Is that what that was going to be a foul, was it? Because the animation didn't come up. So you failed a dodge that you were going to foul the dancer with into a minus strength removal. Fucking hell. Alright, yeah, you were horrible dice, mate. Fair, that's even worse than I thought it was. Oh, that's a nice kick, though. Yeah, your first half was terrible then, mate. I didn't know the foul animation didn't come up, so yeah, that makes that even worse. So this is a nice kick, though. Something can be done here, can't he? Hoping for a 1. Oh, a double 1. He's got shoe hands on his war dancer. I didn't notice that. Fair enough. Shoe hands doing a thing as well because he got the 1. Glorious choice there. Surviving the tree hit. It's always nice. No diving tackle on the health side either. Like I said, it's always missing a few key skills, really. Needed to play a few more games, Geryon. I think a few more key skills would have even offset Gdanik having a wizard. sure hands on someone. Something good on the plus movement. Someone with diving tackle. Wood Elf's just going to be a bit cagey here. There's no real, there's no leap, there's no cage diving ability from Geryon. Really just got to punch his way through and hope for some Wood Elf removals. The Babe did work, his KOs came back. You say that, but I mean, it's not that great, is it? Even with Edge 5, if you dive into a proper X cage, that's 75%? Is it? No, it's 5 plus, isn't it? Yeah, so, what is that? 55%? Someone, what the fuck is percentage of a 5 plus we reroll? I've forgotten. Is it 55%? No, wait, 3 tackle zones we'd be dodging into. So Edge 5 goes to Edge 2. That's a 5 plus. Ball carrier is a tackle zone as well. Why does chat never help me out when I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about? Someone help me out so I'm either wrong or right and I'm not just wibbling. I don't care which one. I just care that I know the answer. I mean, we might see an attempt here. He's not going to go past the diving tackle one, is he? So... And that's the problem, isn't it? You can't dive in through this one. Yeah, someone help me out that isn't Ali. Hang on, right. Right. Edge 4 dodges into a tackle zone on a 3 plus. So Edge 5 dodges into 1 tackle zone on a 2 plus. Yeah, so 1 tackle zone on a 2 plus, 2 on a 3 plus, so 3 on a 4 plus. So yeah, Edge 5 becomes Edge 2, which is a 4 plus dodge. That's right, yeah. So yeah, 75% dodge. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'll do basic math and then move on. But the Edge 5s have dodge, so it's a 75%, Ali. Didn't block your bait elf basing on the tree. What was the bait? There we go. Just 6 plus dodge in there. Hang on. I'm gonna go back. Did I just miss a 6 plus dodge? I was, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's fair enough if that's all you've got. It didn't. He could have been Edge 1, random boy. He rolled he needed a 6 and he rolled a 6. Like, as he said, if that's all you got, you might as well go for it. He's scoring next turn otherwise. Can't continue the good luck though. No armor break on the Dancer again. Dancer's invulnerable in this game. Edge 5 picks up the ball though with another big roll. Oh, right, you'd already moved on. Yeah. Yeah, the stripper comes with the ball here, doesn't it? Ho-ho-ho. Pops his dodge. Gets the strip. This is a problem with no shoe hands on your team. I'd been tempted to go shoe hands instead of block there on that guy. With it not being on your team at all. That's great ball retrieval. Cheeky Gdanik just runs in and grabs it back. Yeah, Gdanik's getting the lucky breaks, isn't he? I mean, let's be fair, the 6+ was a lucky break for Geryon, wasn't it? Can't complain too much that Gdanik got the ball back. That ball really shouldn't have been gone in the first place. Can't even catch the ball with a catcher. Fucking hell. So yeah, Gdanik's in some trouble here. He has to score and then get a blitz or turn him over. Where are you from, Triffic? Do you know, I don't think I've ever known. Have I ever asked before? For fuck's sake. You're American, you? Alright. Carry on. Maybe stop rolling ones, mate. What kind of noob shit is rolling so many ones? I might have done noob, yeah. I try to be good at remembering where people are from, to be fair. I mean, we all know Gdanik's an Aussie. You don't even need to know Gdanik's an Aussie with his name. No, you got to go with the rebel classifications, Triff. Gdanik is big O and you're Rel, so you're screwed. You're not on the same team at all. That's a failed leap. Saw the one pop up at the bottom for the animation. And that's a failed leap as well. The animation's actually different, by the way. I don't know, I keep saying this and people can't see it. But if he's going to fail his leap, he does a little step forward first. And if he's going to do it properly, he doesn't. So you can tell before he fails. That for some reason they changed the start of the animation for a failure. Is that still going, Gdanik? Holy shit. Geryon didn't roll a 1 on something that... So, hang on, I gotta press pause while I laugh at that. I couldn't even get the whole sentence out. That was great. Just halfway through saying it, you dub skulled. Yeah, it was irrelevant block, but I mean, that was great. Right, let's go back to the game. Right, so Geryon scores, but he's a reroll down. I'm sorry, man, that was funny. That babe has just been magic for Gdanik, hasn't it? Knockouts just don't exist. Christ, okay. How long's that been going on for? You reached the playoffs after like 3 years of playing. Oh, hello. Oh, look at that kick, though. That was almost glorious, wasn't it? I know, right? Out bashing the Woodies. Well, actually, technically not even out bashing, because Gdanik's Kaz was from a failed... sorry, Geryon's Kaz was from a failed dodge. Out surviving the Elves. Hey, Edge 5 getting in there. Yeah, you can't just rely on that, can you? Woodies can get out of that in a heartbeat. Oh! Oh, baby! Look at this! Elves have the ball! Where's the stripper? He's there. This is where Gdanik gets his own snake, right? Screws everything? Nope. Dodges just fine. Gets double pows. Doesn't even need strip. And an armor break. Oh, and it was looking so nice for Geryon then. And we're back to normal. Even gets the armor break, so if he failed to pick up, he's no threat. Get... Tree was useless this game, wasn't it? It was just a maypole that everyone just danced around. Ah, well, that was probably Geryon's big chance, wasn't it? He gets the blitz, but then all the dice come back Gdanik's way. Another 3 dice on that guy without a knockdown. That's 9 dice on this guy, I think, that have all been pushes and skulls. All right, Gdanik. Yeah, I'll check out the dice log. I already know that Geryon's is not going to be good. We've called it through the game, and just the 9 dice on this guy alone, bad enough. It's a pow. Nope, there's nothing. This dancer being still alive is dubious as well, isn't it? Ooh, hello. Was that finally a snake for Gdanik when it doesn't make that much difference whatsoever? But it's in there. That's when you won your snake, isn't it? Turn 15, 2-1 up. $11 dice. And probably some I missed as well. It's been great. Be fair, Gdanik. That diving tackle has done work. It's always been in the way. It's been really good. Oh, and there's 2 dice on the ball. I'm pretty certain Geryon's dice don't have any yellow on. And that was another... That was a reasonable shot. He had some kind of recovery. +5 with... was it? Oh, no. Was this 6+? Did he have tackle? Oh, he had tackle. 5+. 55%, right? Weighted coin flip. And there's the diving tackle doing work again. A guy who won't go down ever. It's on the side stepper, so there's no chance of a 6+ surf. So it's a 6+6+. 1 in 36 to hit that guy. Oh, he went that way. Never mind. Still a 6+ for the second one. Keep forgetting how fucking fast high elves are. And also that the catchers look the same as everyone else. Thought I was a lino. Ah, well. Gdanik advances. Congratulations, Gdanik. Commiserations, Geryon. 10 armor breaks to 2, though. $41 blocks. 4 KOs that all instantly came back. No injuries or kills. Yeah, 10 GFI is pretty nice. D6 are alright. Yeah. Not quite as bad as OurYetis, if anyone saw that game earlier, but that's pretty bad, isn't it? In a game against Elves. $39, $26, $28, with only 7 being POWs. Yeah, look at this though. Look at these all these skulls. This guy rolling all the skulls. Yeah, you had some luck in there, Geryon. Obviously that cage dive, but I meant then Gdanik had his luck back. So it seemed like your luck was cancelled out. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I think you should regret that, yeah. I mean, not just because of the end result, but just because that was fairly important. I mean, I didn't know you were going to foul. It is hard to make the decision to foul with only 11 men. But with the position of your guys on near the sideline, and the stripper just being able to have another go with the red dice, if you're gonna foul, you throw a reroll at it, yeah. I mean, that would have changed the whole position of the game, wouldn't it? Unless you failed the foul and got sent off, then it would have been exactly the same. Double one, double two. Not even a stun, I don't think. I think it was a plus one foul, plus two foul, maybe. Oh, yeah, you absolutely should have known that. Just watching a Gdainic game, you should know that. So that is all the games. Thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around and watching the playoffs. As mentioned, there is another playoff game tonight at, let me see, I think it's at 9 p.m. UTC, and I will try and come back for that. I'm going to do some work now for the next, what time is it, 7 hours? That's my work day. It's in between streaming CCL stuff. So I'm going to double check that Yak is playing. Yep, I'm going to throw you over to Yak. Yakastay is the Underworld coach in the playoffs. He's playing... Oh, no, I don't know when he's playing because he had to reschedule his game. But he is the Underworld coach in the playoffs, and he is playing Underworld again. So you can get a preview of what you'll see when we cast his game. Thanks, Anraka. It's nice. If anyone hasn't followed me, don't forget to follow. I keep forgetting to ask that. I'm doing alright at the moment, don't I? I haven't even got a cam up yet. Look, and 130 followers. That's not bad. Quite like that. Alright. Let me throw a host over to Yak Estate.
Hello. Thank you for the followed. For the host. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the host. And welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the show of Underworld. We are playing against G-Car. We were the underdog, as usual. And he's a very good coach. He's playing with Necro. This is his drive. We managed to sack his ball and not to suck his balls, to sack his ball. And yeah, but now he's in defense and he's doing a pretty good job, as you can see there. So my options here would be to try a crazy play towards his field, but I'm not gonna do that. This is his drive. I'm gonna go down to my field and try to seek safety. That implies a 2+. I would love to end up with a